Thomas is going to write something down.
Yeah, so it probably scoots off for about 10-15 minutes. Just not far, just like not where Shivarath can lean over his shoulder and watch what he's writing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll come back kind of on the way, walking, just kind of shaking the paper, trying to dry the last of the ink, and then kind of like roll it back up and hand it to Shivarath. Well, I realise you've not got a lot of time beforehand, so I figured having an update to your CV would be useful just in case. And he hands Shivarath the scroll.
You wrote her a CV.
I just sent you a message in Discord with what it says.
Oh, wicked.
It's too cute.
Got a drawing on it.
I love how
it's smudged.
It's a drawing of Shivarath, like, casting a spell at a dragon, but like an 8-year-old's drawn it.
This is for you, baby.
I'm really good at figuring things out.
Is it one for sharing? Can we read it out?
It's quite. It's long.
Oh, no.
We don't
Give it
have
to one of
time.
the mods, they can put it in chat.
That's a great idea. Yeah, the mods will put it in chat right now. There you go. You know more than we do, mods. We've not read it. Apparently we weren't cute enough.
I'm definitely going to tell her about using my demolition knowledge to safe exploit a house full of ghouls.
Yeah, it's basically a list of all of the things Shivarath has done in the last 2 campaigns from Thomas's perspective, and then the end of it
really
is
cute.
as
Pretty
witnessed
awesome.
by Constable Tallstep of the Waterdeep City Watch, and he's signed it.
Oh, this is very sweet. This is very sweet.
Hopefully, it'll be useful. I don't know if you'll be able to pitch studying with her again, but
I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna keep this.
well, you should give it
No.
to the Blackstar. Okay. Well,
No. This goes in my special waterproof scroll case.
but if you don't give it to her, then she won't see.
I'll just tell her.
Okay,
You
well,
can probably
I've
cast that
signed
fabricate
it. Maybe we can ask Laryl to read. Basically, I was thinking if she wasn't sure about your CV before, obviously it needs updating, and I thought you ought to know that some of these things on this list she might think are, I don't know, like simple or basic, but you have to remember, to the majority of people, they're incredible. So.
I still love the idea of you going for a job interview and your boss or your future potential employer just looks at your CV and goes, "You're basic."
See, I'm enjoying the thought of a boss looking at CV and going, "Did your boyfriend write this?" Some of the things on here are not germane to the job that we do.
I feel much better now. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Because you'll be great.
Oh, and I invited Hanalgok and Gnark to dinner.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
With
us.
With just us, or
with everyone.
Double dated.
I assume everyone's
Should we bring
eating.
keys?
let me just tell them. Hey everyone! Just to let you all know, I invited Hanalgok and Gnark to dinner with all of us, so that's happening. Also going to see the Black Staff. Bye.
Okay.
Who are they?
What are you using to shout at everyone?
Rory's telepathic bond.
Oh, of course. Still up.
Canonically, Rory's, not Rary's.
Hello, I'm Rory. With a telepathic bomb spell.
Great. It's very clever. I haven't made any money out of it. That's my own silly problem.
Put it free on the internet, didn't I?
Dumbass.
Printed it home.
Oh, too good. Can I, on this tree that's behind me,
Yeah.
with magic missile,
Dear
Are you
God,
about to
yes.
carve a heart on a tree with a magic missile?
can I carve SK Heart TT?
Oh, wow.
Not with a magic missile, that would blow up the tree.
I have ice
That's how
knife?
powerful
ice
it is.
Knife?
Ice knife explodes once you've cast it.
Um,
That would be.
It would look beautiful for a second, and then no one.
Do you have a dagger?
Not anymore.
Nope.
No.
Are you sure I can't do the magic missile?
What is your lowest level cantrip?
Toll the dead.
Do you have fire?
All the dead a tree.
You can use magic missile. I'm trying to find a way you can do it with a cantrip so as not to waste a spell slot. It's up to you.
What does it matter? It's first level.
Fine. I'd like you to imagine a John Woo style gunshot just there.
Is it, yeah, the hole's going the whole way through the tree.
Thomas is just there like, what are you doing to the tree? Oh god! Oh, right.
Thank you.
I left my dagger somewhere. So also I wouldn't have been able to carve it anyway. So.
Sure, the dagger would have gone like it's really terrible.
I'm gonna insight check with that. Was that she genuinely does not know where the dagger is, or is that a
I mean,
suspicious?
this thing on the tree trunk, it's like it's been laser printed onto it. Like it's perfect.
Also, this is better. I'm in total control of this.
You wouldn't be in total control of a dagger.
No.
With the information you received about Gnark and Hargot coming for dinner, which apparently that's happening, would any of you do anything with that information?
Finish my pretzel faster so that I would have more room later.
Okay. Well, Shavara's going to go meet the Blackstaff, which happens off screen.
Ooh.
So we'll come back to that later. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before dinner time?
I guess while Shavarath is away, Thomas will probably just go and see who else he can see. Kind of half hoping to find Moriet, but not kind of actively hunting them down.
Moriet's in trade negotiations, so you won't. Like,
Oh,
you'll
right,
walk past a building where there's like 4 helmed horrors standing around the outside and be like, maybe not.
Not today.
Another time. It's fine. When we arrived and all sort of split and went our separate ways, did Corey make a thing of going on, or what? How did Corey part ways with the rest of the group?
Well, can I roll a retrospective stealth check before I answer that question?
Wow.
Just because if it's really successful, then she just slipped away, and if it's not, then
I'm going now.
I'm going to have a lie down.
I mean, it's got to be at 21, but Naomi would have just let Corey go.
Oh God, that's a 5.
No, I rolled a 3 on perception.
Okay. So
Albert
maybe
definitely wouldn't have noticed.
Thomas didn't notice.
So Thomas somehow didn't notice this, but Corey kind of did I'm going go.
All right.
That case,
You
it's
are
probably
telepathically bonded, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Of course.
Corey has not noticeably thought anything since.
That's an impressive
You can
feat.
choose
Just
what to
like-
send. It's not
I know.
it's not like everything gets sent through. That would be bad.
Oh.
But like if it was a WhatsApp group chat, you'd expect Corey to be the noisy one, and Corey has noticeably not been the noisy one. I guess that's fair to say.
Not even reading the messages. Yeah,
Yeah, literally.
Oh, it's too real.
Yeah.
Can we not? It's too real.
No. And that's a good point, though. It very telepathic, but the telepathy still works when. Shut up! I can speak.
It was good. It was.
It still works even though Shavarath is not near, right? It's just
Yeah, as long as
cast and
we're
last.
all on the same plane of existence and alive, it works. So, I mean, even when I'm in
Shavarath is still
Waterdeep,
alive, right?
Yeah.
even when I'm in Waterdeep, I could potentially be broadcasting to you my entire conversation with the Blackstaff.
Please don't.
No, I'm not going to.
Thomas thinks about going like, "How's it going?" Halfway through, but
Probably get occasional, like just Thomas from Shrine, like, "Oh my god!"
we got this. Anyway, meanwhile, he probably will have pootled about for a little bit and then gone, Corey. Corey, are you alright?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay. I was literally just about to try and find Noemlin. I was worried. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Where are you?
In Shantae's citadel.
Right. Yeah. Us two.
Good.
Did you wanna... There's a lovely park here. Do you want to just come and sit in the park?
Probably not a great idea at the moment, Thomas. Sorry.
Oh, right, okay.
I should, yeah.
Right. Sure. Thomas is now looking for Nailman.
I mean, it's hard to miss Nailman. The pretzel Nailman's carrying's bigger than Nailman.
I mean,
Just
it
see a
used to be
pretzel
bigger. It's
walking
probably
down
about
the
like
street.
halfway through now. You know what I mean? No one's really going to town on it. Like, I've got to finish this before dinner. Probably watching like a boar run wild in the streets whilst the owner tries to catch it and just giggling.
Awesome.
Cannon.
Oh, that looks good. Where did you get that from?
I don't know, but look at this guy. And just points at the man chasing the pig.
No! Seymour! No!
See, that's all wrong. You're not supposed to chase a pig like that. You've got to do it from the different angle. You've got to go in stealthy and not surprise him and not scare him too much.
No, you surprise them with a knife and then they start running. Anyway.
Well, it
Right.
depends on whether you want the pig to be a live
Real.
pig or... Anyway. Oh,
Why am I chasing a pig if I want it to be
The
alive?
animation starts to loop behind you.
Are you... Do you know where Corey is?
Huh?
I just noticed she's not been around. And I tried to do the telepathic thing, and she seemed very standoffish. And I just get the feeling that she is trying to be on her own, but maybe she shouldn't be. And I tried to, but I don't know if maybe you would be better chatting to her if she's having a time.
You talk to her.
I tried, but she wouldn't let me know where she was, and she wasn't particularly forthcoming about opening up to me. Whereas I know you two have a bit of a bond, so...
I mean, less than 24 hours ago, we all watched Hal die.
Yeah. Well,
And,
actually, no, Coriolis and I didn't, because we were knocked out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I watched Hal die, and it was pretty crap.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And, you know, if I didn't want to talk about it, I wouldn't. But if I did, I'd probably talk to Kari about it. But, you know, like you say, if she feels the same way, then she'll get in touch. Sometimes you just got to give people space, you know? You can't fix stuff for her. If she wants to be left alone, then I say, hey, give her the time. She'll come back when she's ready.
Thomas kind of gives Naomi a pat on the shoulder, eyes the pretzel, and goes, maybe you should have less of that.
You want some? It's real good.
Yeah, all right.
I tell you what, I'll put the call out. If she responds, then we know that she wants to be with us. If she doesn't, then we'll leave her be. Let her have her evening. Because you know what? Sometimes I just want to get down and dirty with someone. I want Kari to be there for it. Anyway, hey guys, there's a big pig running around, and this guy is trying to catch him. I'm telling you, it is funny. Shavarith, Hal, Kari, if you're here, me and Thomas are wetting ourselves. And they've also got pretzels.
Not literally, but it is funny.
Oh my god, guys, I'm trying to impress them.
What? You're talking to the black stuff now?
No, shh.
That's so cool. Best of luck, man.
You could talk to each other without talking to me.
Okay.
Just don't broadcast generally.
Good luck. Hope it's going well.
We've lost the DM for a moment.
No, I mean, is anyone responding to that message?
Kari really wants to see the pig. However, it does not override Corey's need to be alone.
Gotcha.
I think maybe like after an hour. Oh, sorry, Al, go on.
Well, I was going to say, I think Hamlet would hear all of that, and they'd be walking along, and it would be the case of. I mean, lacking quite a lot of a sense of direction, would get there probably about 20 minutes later. What's going on?
Don't worry, Ed. I've got something for you. You won't get there.
Okay, fine.
I think like 20 minutes in, I think Nelmlin. I imagine Nelmlin and Thomas both have their own pretzel now.
Watching the same animation repeat over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Now there's two people chasing after it.
Three more.
Yeah, I think Nelmlin just sort of looks at Thomas and is like, just sort of like shakes her head around the fact that nobody's turned up, and then continues to laugh at their pig.
As long as she knows that that option is available, then.
Well, as promised. Hal, as you hear the story about the pig, and you're like, that might be a good bit of good fun. Hal.
Hello. I was coming to find you.
Well, I found you now. Laryl once again appears almost like out of nowhere.
Very, very good to see you again.
You too. Have you got a moment?
Of course. Very much so.
There's a nearby outdoor cafe with nice tables.
Just magicked into existence.
No, it's just there. It's always been there.
I understand. It's just, I love that idea.
You sit down and
This is the night. It's so beautiful.
and a bugbear walks over and goes, teas or coffees, and you get your orders.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of some trade negotiations. That's what I'm here for.
Yes, of course. Very, very impressive. Very good. Very, very good.
I'll be sticking around here in case any of you need assistance, but we still can't see under the mountains. We don't know what's there. Your Thomas, Constable Tallstep, gave me a copy of the diary that your friend said. Did you know anything about it? Have you read it?
No. Well, I thought that Thomas had it after all, and said I felt it was good to let an officer of the law deal with that.
Yes. The picture it paints of down there is unnerving, to say the least.
If it unnerves you, it certainly unnerves me. What?
Oh, a variety of different things. It seem like all sorts of different beasties. I mean, it sounds like the Underdark, but we're a bit far above ground for that. The Underdark starts quite a long way down, but maybe this whole area has, I don't know, I'm worried, Hal.
I do not wish...
And I won't be able to contact you. No one will. Apart from possibly Mert, but,
Oh, yes, there's a good person to have on your side.
Mm.
Do you think... Sorry, I don't want to try and... If you're worried, I don't think that I'm the person to try and solve that worry. I'm just... Thank you for bringing this to me. How can I help? You are far more powerful than I.
I can't go meandering off into the Underdark. It's important. Clearly something's gone wrong, and this divination magic null space is concerning, so obviously it's important. My main question is, because I've looked through this diary in full.
Yes?
They don't leave. Yet the diary is here, you see?
Yes. Well,
How?
Something that we raised in last series.
Yes.
We did discuss this.
That's not going to help either Ed or her at this stage, I don't think. But that... I don't... I don't believe that this is more dangerous than many paths that we have both chosen. Are you feeling echoes of mortality? What is... I don't feel less safe than I have before.
Well, then I shan't worry, because you're not worried.
Exactly.
Also, Mert said the strangest thing to me.
What's that?
Something about hunting for gems or something.
Well, no, that was simply a misunderstanding. This adventure has taken me back to my youth, and I am feeling far more inspired than I have done in a long time. And what this meant was I may have been somewhat facetious when there was no intention.
Well, I appreciate that, but what on earth has that got to do with Merton?
Oh, what was the misunderstanding? What was the problem?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Well,
I said Mert said something about gems, and you started talking about something. I'm not quite sure what you're getting at.
Well, I did not mean to offend Mert if that's what happened.
No. If anything, I'm slightly concerned that Mert appears to have more knowledge of your adventures than I do.
Yes, because he's the Archdevil Mammon, looking for money instead of our souls, slowly taking us, trading our lives for money rather.
Wow.
Is this a thing that I'm getting in the back of my head through this?
Elmlin's also a massive conspiracy theorist.
Right. Just so that there isn't any more confusion, what was the misunderstanding so that Halvard can actually give a reasonable answer?
Lariel's trying to understand how Mert knows more about your adventures than Lariel does.
What was it that was revealed? That's what I mean.
Mert seems to be watching you very closely and is able to bring you back from the brink of death, which is weird.
True. Oh, I see.
Because he's the Archdevil Mammon.
A solid theory.
I correct me if I'm wrong on this, Chris.
Yep.
Mert, I believe, was the first person who made me aware that there was things afoot. If they've been keeping a closer watch on me than that, it would be a surprise. But at the same time, I trust them, and they've certainly saved my life.
It's intriguing, isn't it? I mean, whatever he's doing, I hope it works through this absence of divination magic in the Underdark. That's what I'm concerned about.
Well, provided I am with, again, people that I trust, and this company I really do trust, which is a very odd feeling. Spent so long determined not to trust anyone, and this lot is so positive and so lovely. It makes it easy to do. And so if this is to be my last dance, I suppose so be it.
All right. I shan't. I'll take confidence in your confidence. How about that? And
please do. Make it feel like a very positive confidence.
Well, in which case, I understand it that Roliet says that he's spoken to Neomlen, so you know where to go, and
good.
Well, best of luck with it all, I suppose. I mean, I won't be able to talk to you for a while now, so
It has been wonderful seeing you again.
You too.
I doubt we shall see each other again. Don't know where, don't know when.
Hal just gets the voice from Thomas in his head. Right. Hal, if the reason you've not turned up about the pig, which is hilarious, by the way, is that you met up with Laryl, who we did send your way, so I just realised that might be why you're not here. There's a lovely spot in the park. There's a nice little bench. You can see a pond.
It's the make-out bench. You should go there and make out. The rug here is amazing. You should go there message with L'Oreal and make out with her.
No one was not involved in that direct message.
Hal, are you all right? You look like you're
on the receiving end of. I think the term is drivel.
Word.
I don't think he was talking about Thomas. They were talking about Thomas.
Right. Should we say that this is a good moment to have you all rejoin at dinner time? You're all eating together?
I think that's good.
Lovely. Then you are...
Nolan's a nice tipsy, you know?
Okay. Shivareth has returned from her coffee with the Blackstaff and is probably animatedly telling you all about it. Is Corey there? Just checking.
I'm going to roll for it.
Okay.
Actually.
What would be Corey's favourite dish? I feel like Thomas would cook it and have wafting fumes.
Just sweet stuff. Like Corey's a dessert girl rather than a starter girl.
So like a freshly baked cake.
Yeah, something like that.
Moist cake.
I'm gonna roll a d6 odd
It's
numbers.
A direct quote
She's
from
not
Peter
there.
Pan. What's wrong
Even
with you
numbers,
people?
She is there.
Delivery. It's a delivery.
Yeah, she's there.
Oh wow.
Lovely.
She's there. She rocks up a bit late and she kind of is very sheepish and in the corner, but yeah, she's there.
The five of you are eating together. What are you discussing?
Isn't Ganesh there?
Ganak and Helguk are not there yet.
Oh, they're not there yet?
No.
Okay. I reckon the topic of conversation will probably be what they've been up to as when they've been off scouting. I've done scouting before. Very interesting. And that will go on for 10 minutes unless someone stops them.
I mean, is Shivareth talking about the meeting with the Blackstaff? I'm just saying.
Well, this is the other thing.
She had so many books.
Well, presumably you didn't spend all the time reading them, right? You spoke to her.
I did talk to her. She's quite intimidating.
Mm.
She knows a lot of spells. She has a really big staff.
Mm-hmm.
It's black.
As described.
Apparently it talks to her, like in her head.
Oh, nice. And what did you talk about? Corey, there's a lemon cake here, look.
Thank you.
Can I have some of the lemon cake?
Spells and like how to do certain spells better, and like all the things that we've killed on the way here, and all the buildings I demolished in Waterdeep, and all of the buildings I demolished on the way here, and we spent a lot of time talking about.
She was talking to you about how to do some spells better.
Yeah.
So that sounds like mentoring to me. I should have put it out there.
And then I sort of got off on a track about demolishing buildings, and I spoke to her a lot about demolishing buildings, and maybe I spent too much time talking about demolishing buildings.
Oops.
I feel like I spoke too much about demolishing buildings.
Okay.
And then I started swearing a lot. It got really bad.
Oh, right. Did you show her the CV?
I told her some things that were on it, but I didn't show it to her.
Right.
But I did say, like, you know, like, killed a dragon with friends, and blew up some houses, and blew up some people, and blew up some other houses.
People that were gonna attack us, right? Not just any old people.
Yeah. And then I told her a bit about the fire giant, you know, like...
Yeah. The negotiations. See, the talking part of it is important.
Well, I told her that you were really unhappy when we killed the fire giant, and then we had to have a bit of an argument, and she said that that's quite normal.
You see, the way that I worded it on the CV was to try and paint you in the better light and not the bad light.
She said it was quite normal. People usually do think that we're quite dubious, so it's okay.
Okay, all right.
You get a job? The point of having a CV is to get a job. Did you get a job with that? It's like, have you got a contact details? Like,
Sorry, what is a CV? I don't know what this...
It's a curriculum vitae, all right?
Yes.
I already have a job. I have a job with all of you. I don't want another job. I want... This is our job.
Yeah.
We have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wanted to train with the black staff, right?
But now I have trained with the black staff. I can put it on my CV. Trained with the black staff.
A conversation with the black staff. You haven't trained with them.
Close enough.
I still think it's very impressive. Well done.
Do you think that you would be invited back to have further conversations?
Depends how interested she is in demolishing buildings.
Yeah,
Do you
stop
maybe.
demolishing buildings. You need to stop. You need to start talking about the fact that you can like freeze the water and make like big ice things and trap things inside of them.
That was
You
on
need
the
to
list
start
I wrote.
talking about how you can like not just blow up buildings, but like everything inside of them, and that means that nobody survives and that we're okay to keep going forward and stuff. And you should start writing a book about yourself. If you start writing a book about yourself, I hear important people do that about themselves. They write books.
I could write a book. I could write a book and then send it to the black staff. Like, here are all the things that I did that weren't just demolishing buildings. And at the back I could just put like a list of all the buildings that I demolished as well.
Exactly. Well,
That would be good.
now I'm like
If you'd have
turns to
given her the
Corey.
list, then
Now I'm turns to Corey really like secretively whilst this conversation's still going on, and like a little bit drunk. She's like, "Hey, you want to see something really cool? You can't tell anyone.
Sure.
I'm very serious. You can't tell anyone."
Okay. I won't.
And she like opens a jacket up and shows you the knife that she made out of the dragon tooth.
Oh,
And
that's...
she's like, "This is Dwarvish. Do you read Dwarvish?"
No.
Oh, it says Hal. Because Hal died. For like a split second. And like, I thought I'd name a dagger after them. Because like, I felt really crap. Like, I felt emotions when it happened. And those emotions were not good. I hated every second of it. And then Hal wasn't dead. They were alive, and it was great. And I just thought, hey, I'm gonna make a dagger and call it Hal.
That's great, Newman. It's really pretty.
Don't tell Hal.
Alright.
Or anyone, for a matter of fact. Are you okay?
Mhm.
All right. Well, if you were feeling feelings that weren't okay, similar to dagger making feelings, I hope
It's the clarity of thought. It's really striking.
you know, like I also, I'd make a dagger for you. I mean, of you. I mean, I'd make a dagger and name it after you
If I died.
you won't, because I won't let that happen. And if you felt like you needed to make a dagger, I would talk to you about it if that would help. And if it didn't help, I would go make an axe. I'm gonna turn around now.
Okay,
There's like a little tear coming off her cheek.
Wow.
'Cause that was really hard for her. And she just sort of like goes like, I'm gonna turn around. and like wipes the tear, and is like, "You need to update your CV better."
Getting back into the conversation.
Well, that's right in the book. Surely that's like a long CV.
I feel like all of this could have been avoided if you'd just shown her the one that I wrote.
Do you want me to get it out and show people? Look! Thomas made this really sweet note about me. Look, see?
It was for the black staff.
I can't. Would you have given the black staff this? It's too sweet. I need to keep it forever now.
No, I'd have given it. Straight away. It is perfectly written, and like no one's like reading it. It's like this says everything that you needed to say. You could have been quiet. Yeah, this is great, Thomas. High five. And she like touches your breastplate instead of your hand. I'm gonna get some more ale, and like no one stocks off to like a grog pot.
At which point there will be a knock on the door, which is where we'll pick up after the break.
Perfect.
See you all in 5 chat, everyone. Bye.